Hello and welcome to Joburg Today. My name is Dumi Hlapo, bringing you the best of what's going down in and around Johannesburg. Getting your blood pressure checked is not something that everyone considers in this modern, fast-paced lifestyle. Leroy went to go find out a bit more about the importance of getting your blood pressure checked.
Now, although the final product's going to look pretty good, ask anyone in the media industry and they'll tell you three things. It's about pressure, it's about no social life, and deadlines.
Leroy, my guy, there
what's
you
up?
are. Listen, here's the research for the story that we're doing next week. Just read through it, tell me if you're unclear about anything. The questions are on page 3, and yeah, we're doing it next week, Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
All right, got it. Thanks. A regular visit to my doctor is something I don't want to miss. The city life can be taxing on my body, and the pressures at work can have an effect on my health.
Hey Doc, I got a question for you. Is it presumptuous of me to assume that people know about blood pressure? And if so, why?
Well, unfortunately, I don't think that enough people know about blood pressure. It's something that hasn't necessarily been publicized enough to the wider public, particularly to younger people. So I think that we need to really up the game and raise awareness.
So what is blood pressure?
Blood pressure really is the pressure that you measure inside the arteries, and that comes from your heart pumping blood throughout your body.
And what's the safe range for someone to actually have normal blood pressure?
An ideal blood pressure for any adult is less than 120/80. The region that we start to worry about is if your blood pressure goes above that range. So anywhere above 130, 140 systolic, and above 90 diastolic.
So why is it that there's been a sudden increase in the number of within the youth, that is, who are actually suffering from high blood pressure?
The answer is really twofold. The one is that it may just be that we're picking up younger people with high blood pressure in and amongst other examinations that we're doing in them. The other issue is that due to lots of lifestyle changes, lots of westernized lifestyle, we're finding that we're getting a lot more hypertension patients in young adults.
And how does that then affect the body?
So the risks of high blood pressure, particularly when you've had it untreated for a very long time, it increases the risk of heart disease, strokes, all the things that you'd really associate with much older populations, but these things can actually happen in younger patients, and also kidney disease.
So what are the signs and symptoms to look out for?
Okay, so the majority of people with high blood pressure don't know that they have high blood pressure because there are no symptoms. So that's what's called the silent killer. So oftentimes people just walk around and they feel absolutely normal. By the time that they start having symptoms like severe headaches or palpitations or blurred vision, then you know that your blood pressure is exceedingly high, where it's probably a hypertensive emergency, and you really want to catch patients before they get to that range.
So how often should someone actually consult a physician just to manage and maintain a normal lifestyle?
Okay. I'd recommend probably once a year, just to have an annual physical, make sure that everything is okay, also get the right dietary advice, lifestyle advice like exercise and that kind of thing. Probably once a year is enough.
When you talk about dietary change, what exactly does that entail?
So the main things that one needs to do is try and limit your intake of salt. Try and make sure that if you are going to have red meat, you have a maximum of 2 servings a week.
Only 2?
Only 2. And also try not to have very oily food. So if you're going to be preparing any food, make sure that you remove all visible fat. Don't fry your food, grill it or steam it, and that's really enough to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
I'm Leroy, man about town.
Like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv, and follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. If gym isn't the thing for you, then here is a cool way of still keeping fit and getting into shape.
As this industry has grown and the wellness revolution is huge, nationwide, I want to start appealing to a wider demographic. And not only to a wider demographic from a business point of view, but also, to show people that wellness doesn't need to be within a facility. It can be outside in the fresh air, using your body weight. So I started thinking beyond the traditional gym environment, what can we do? And I started looking at functional fitness and, how can we start implementing that into the gym? And that's when I met Evan. And I think our ideas and our passions kind of knitted together really well. And Just Physical Street was born.
I started looking at a lot of different types of exercising, a lot of different types of sports programs and that kind of thing. And I found street workout, and street workout was calisthenics, which is using your own body weight within trying to train yourself, and then taking a little bit further. As you start progressing, the stronger you get, you can add some gymnastic elements to it.
The thing that sets this gym apart is just this outdoor experience. I mean, being able to train out here, lots of resistance training, body training, strength training, and not just sitting around and dangling weights around foolishly, but using the weights or using your weight very well. So it's been good in that regard. Yeah.
Calisthenics actually takes it right from the basic phase all the way through to the most advanced. And the best way I can describe it is, you've never been in a gym before, you are at the lowest fitness level, you're doing a basic push-up. The stronger you get, you then move on to a normal push-up. The stronger you get, you may be doing push-up on a ball or an incline push-up. And then when it gets to the gymnastic element, you're throwing it in and you're doing some freestyle types of push-ups.
My experience has always been awesome. I get bored very quickly, so I need something to keep me coming back. And they obviously got the recipe, and I've been coming back for 3 years. So
Quite a challenge.
yeah.
This gym I've always found to be a family and friendly orientated gym. It's not like going into a normal mainstream gym where it's just I get in, put my earphones in, and I do my own thing and I leave. Here people socialize, they speak to one another, they find out where they're going and what they're doing with their goals. What's really nice is that there's actually an interest in where your goals are, and they actually want to help you. It's like, how can I help you get there, and putting your best interests first.
With the right coaching, and given that commitment, you'll get there before you know. So that's the biggest tip, is stop making excuses. Take the first step just to get into a facility like ours, and you'll surprise yourself.
Just Physical Gym brings the outdoor experience of gymming on a whole new level, and it will ensure that you get the body that you want for this year. I'm Spio Matebula for Joburg Today.
Hi, this is Darren Simpson from The Breakfast Express on 947. You watching Joburg Today.
That's all for today. For more, do check out Leading Opinion. From myself, Tumin Tlapo, it's goodbye.